Simmons. Just like the mattress.
What's a mattress?
Simmons mattresses.
I never heard of it.
Go ahead.
I like your new poster. How did you come up with the idea, and how did you create it?
How did I come up with the idea? It just, a friend of mine offered a barge to me. Actually, I bugged him for it, and I was able to get it from him. And then I just kind of said, okay, this is what I want to create a poster for the book. And since it's a Power of the Force 2 all the way to E1, I decided, okay, I'm going to do it with a barge and some skips. And since it's out of my mind, it doesn't have to be, I'm not limited to just 2 barges. I put a 3rd one in there. So I have 2 posters. Well, actually, there were 2 posters. One was a variation for the ICCC special that had Matt Brookins custom figures with Michael Havens as Boba Fett, and then I had the one for the poster for the book that has Boba Fett in it, and it has all vintage and Power of the Force 2 figures within it. So it just kind of came out of my mind. It was just problem solving after that, how to create and then what I did for the first time ever, I had a friend of mine who is a CGI guy, and he created the mouth of Sarlacc.
Oh, I thought you used toy.
No. For the tentacles, I used fishing worms. It's what I used.
I thought you used the toy from Force Awakens.
Nope. When for the mouth of the toy, for the mouth of Sarlacc, I didn't use it. I asked the guy CGI to create that, and he goes, Kim, you know Tatooine has 2 suns. Do you want me to put 2 suns in? Yes, why don't you do that? Because I could have done that ourselves. But then he said he was going to go ahead and put the heat blast from underneath. I put those in, and he put the dust from the tentacles coming in, and pretty much I made it real easy on him. So I just created this. Basically, I had George Lucas's image to do it with, model it from, but then I took a lot of liberties from that point.
What is your most recent photo besides the barge?
That is my most recent photo.
Like before.
Oh, before that, well, I did other posters for the books. I did the Rancor monster. I did throne room of Jabba's palace. So those would be the other 2.
What was your favorite thing of being a photographer?
Being creative.
What was your favorite design that you made up with?
Right now, as of right now, after retiring, it was pretty much it would be a toss-up between the different dioramas that I've recently done the last few years. Favorite one, I'm drawn towards Rancor Monster, but the one that I really blood, sweat, and tears over was my one from ESB, Empire Strikes Back, the Dagobah scene.
What's that?
She took it down. It's the one where the X-wing is being raised up and floating in, and you got Yoda bringing it in. You've got Darth Vader losing his head, or actually lost his head over here, and over here you've got Luke and Yoda going into the hub. It's like, okay, this one right here.
Ah.
So you want to see that one right there. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's always a